Anything with the word beer in it is going to get your attention in the state of Wisconsin. There's something called the beer game, though, that you can learn more about supply chain management and issues. And Fitzgerald Akhibi, a business consultant with Kinaxis, is joining us now because he's going to be leading at our UWEBC mini boot camp on September 30th. Fitz, tell us about this supply chain game that you're going to be leading. It's also known as the beer game from MIT originally.
Absolutely, John. Thanks for having me. We're going to play the Kinaxis supply chain game. I hope you bring your game face on. This will be about ordering cookies. There might be beer on the side as well. But essentially, you're going to be part of a single supply chain that makes cookies and sells them to our customers. You'll be assigned to one of four nodes. So it's either you're a producer, you're a distributor, you're a wholesaler, or you're part of the retail node. We're playing two versions of the game. The first one being the cascaded version, which brings to life how typical supply chains are run. You're going to see how demands are coming in from upstream, downstream from our customers. But then we're going to move on to the concurrent game, which gives you that end-to-end visibility and transparency to be able to see demand patterns and changes within the supply chain as they happen.
It sounds like you learned some things, but people are also going to have fun with this game. It's a game after all. So, Fitz, who would this be designed for? Who might benefit from attending your mini boot camp on September 30th?
The game has been designed for day-to-day planners or decision makers across supply chains. We're hearing constantly boards are asking their executives, what are you going to do when we see, not if, when we see the next disruptions within supply chains? If you want to see and bring to life what a concurrent supply chain looks like, moving from the otherwise siloed technologies that we're using today, I think this is going to be an absolutely amazing session for key decision makers, planners, and executives across supply chain organizations.
You can catch Fitz's session September 30th at the mini boot camp. You go to the UWEBC website to sign up. So, as an expert in this, what do you feel the business world and the rest of the world learned from the pandemic when it comes to supply chain?
We're experiencing what we call a supply chain renaissance. We've heard this many times from our customers, prospects. There's becoming a generational shift in how supply chains will operate for decades to come. What we saw with pandemic, and especially going on from that, we're seeing challenges hitting the supply chains at different rates. And organizations are really thinking about how do we react? How do we make sure that we're prepared for any disruptions that come in the future? What we're hoping that our participants take away from this session is to reimagine how new tools can help them gain that resiliency. The actual key competence is agility to be able to react to any changes within the supply chain. And this is what I believe concurrent supply chain orchestration will provide to organizations. So this is what we're hoping to take away. Of course, it's a game, but at the end of the day, we also want to make sure that our participants learn something about how supply chains are changing and how they can benefit from this new paradigm.
We are looking forward to having you here in Madison for the supply chain game on September 30th at the UWEBC mini boot camp. Fitz, thanks for making time for us, and we will see you a little bit later here in September. So thanks again.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, John. Appreciate the time.